In the summer of 2024, the HBO MAX series, The Peacemaker, chose Fayetteville, Georgia for some filming locations near my home. And I later learned my previous hometown of Savannah, Georgia, was the final season 2 episode on the Savannah River Street. So I thought I'd re-show some previous filming location footage that I recorded back then to document these locations, and to add to it with some stills from the series itself, HBO Max. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Okay.
Hi, this is Terry Powell. This is June the 22nd. I'm on a walk with my wife, and we're going to be exploring a filming location here in Fayetteville, Georgia. We're at the corner of Gwinnett Street and Georgia Avenue in Fayetteville. This is a movie. It's that location. It's tentatively titled The Scriptures. I believe it's an HBO Max television series. They currently redid a house in this residential neighborhood for the series. They rebuilt it and set up all the boom and camera equipment for filming. I believe it starts filming next week. I'm inspired to do this filming location video. I've been watching Adam the Woo on YouTube. He goes a lot of post-production filming locations after the movies have come out, but this is one where they've actually totally redone this house. There's been crews in every week rebuilding this whole area with a new facade. We're not sure quite why they picked this particular area. This is kind of a big event for our neighborhood. Here's the scene in the actual show, season 2, episode 1, The Ties That Grind, outside the house with the facade that they redid to match the home that they filmed somewhere else in season 1. They recreated it here in Fayetteville, Georgia, by putting the facade on this house here on Gwinnett Street, Georgia Avenue, near the corner of Gwinnett and Georgia Avenue. Here are several stills that I took walking down the street where they set up for the filming. And some cranes with some stuff overhead. There's the house that they put the new facade on. Matched Peacemaker's father's house, which Peacemaker eventually inherits. This was the notice they put about the gunfire simulations and the dates it was going to occur. At the time, they tentatively titled it The Scriptures back then to hide its true identity. But we knew they were filming an HBO Max series. This scene here from the show kind of shows the whole street view overview of the other houses across the street from the house they redid. Another scene from the show showing the houses adjacent to it and the car they had parked outside. There's a follow-up video to one I shot over a year ago, filming locations for the Peacemaker season 2 series on HBO Max. Here's the house just a few hundred feet away from our backyard where they filmed some scenes in Ignorance is Chris episode in season 2. You can see that's how close it is to our house here in Fayetteville, Georgia. Here's a still from season 2, episode 6, Ignorance is Chris. where they had a car parked outside the greenhouse here in Fayetteville, Georgia, which is just a few hundred feet from our house, behind our backyard, across the street. Here's a picture we took of the greenhouse here in Fayetteville, Georgia, separately from the film. So this is us driving by. You can see it's the same house. The season 2 finale, episode 8, called Full Nelson, was filmed in Savannah, Georgia on River Street. You can see the Westin Hotel and the Savannah Convention Center across the river in the distance. They also filmed some scenes in a restaurant there on River Street, as well as the Georgia Queen Riverboat, where they had concerts with the band Nelson and another band that does the theme song to the series. This scene here inside the restaurant on River Street in Savannah had a friend of mine as an extra right behind the main character there, behind Peacemaker, sitting at a table, Clinton Cowart. You can kind of see it, he was a little blurry, but you can see him sitting there. Here's one of the concert scenes on the Georgia Queen Riverboat on the Savannah River. You can see kind of to the left, off in the distance, you can see the Talmadge Bridge in the background lit up. They had several concerts in episode 8 in season 2, Full Nelson. I'm going to include some footage that I shot in Savannah on River Street just before season 8 aired. This is the Georgia Queen Riverboat where they had the concert footage. And I'm also going to show some video clips that I'd filmed separately from the show. It shows the convention center, the Westin Hotel, and some of the cobblestone businesses on River Street where they filmed the final season finale episode. Savannah River and the Talmadge Bridge here on River Street. Savannah Convention Center, the Westin Hotel across the river, and the Georgia Queen Riverboat cruise right next to the Hyatt Regency. Fiddler's Crab House and Oyster Bar, right next to the River House Seafood. Closer view of the Georgia Queen Riverboat. Cruises to the west and across the river. In the Savannah Convention Center. Right beside the Hyatt Regency. View of the Gold Dome building from River Street. African American Monument. Not far down River Street is River Street Sweets Candy Store and the Georgia Queen Riverboat. The Savannah waterfront, 1733.